Do you feel like Jeff Mangum returning to touring is going to trivialize the concept at all?
I don't think so at all. And I'll tell you, my reason why is very specific. Is that when we did the first show, it was right around the same time, and totally unrelated. I didn't even know it was going to happen. He kind of did this short solo set. Chris Knox benefit in New York City May last year. He played like a 4-song set, and what happened was, technically cameras weren't allowed in the room, but people all had their cell phones, and so immediately the next day there were YouTube videos from the show. And what happened was he would start singing a song, "Oh Come When," and half the room would freak out and start belting it out along with him at the top of their lungs. And then the other half of the room would just dirty looks and anger, you know, and I can understand where they're coming from. I don't want to hear you singing it. I want to hear it from the person who wrote it, who, you know, we never get to see or hear from. And I think that both of those emotions are valid, and I think that there's a time and a place for both of them. So the fact that Jeff's going to be doing a little bit of touring again in the fall, I think is incredible, and I'm really curious to see how these big theater shows are going to go. I have a feeling that phenomenon is going to happen again, where there are going to be people who want to participate, and there are going to be people who don't want the sound of what's happening to be influenced by anyone else. So I think that he could do a whole tour, and depending on that, you know, I think that there's still room for what we're doing, because I think it has a different goal. We'll see.
To me, also, the album is really a complete experience. So he's going out and playing scattered songs as an artist, kind of covering his breadth of work. And the goal with this is really to present this album, and it really, I mean, as I'm sure you're well aware, there are all these kind of themes that are woven through it, and these ideas that are woven through it, and you really feel like you're on a journey as you go through the record. So I mean, it's, to me, hearing that album as a whole is really different than hearing like here's a song from there, here's another song from there. In fact, it's one of the few records that I really feel like when people ask me like what my favorite song is, I have a really hard time. I'm like, it's not really about any one song or any couple of songs on it. It's really about this record as a complete work. I'd almost like them to make it like one track on a CD. That you have to listen to the whole thing. So I think that is unusual for people to have that experience, and for me, it really is one of the only records that I feel strongly about it being kind of a single 40-minute work or whatever the length is exactly. So I think presenting it this way and allowing people to participate in it is a little bit different than what Mangum is doing at this point, doing just some kind of scattered pieces of his catalog.
Yeah, I agree, and I want to touch on a couple more things. You guys both have Golden Bloom is putting out March to the Drums EP.
Yeah.
And you guys just finished a Kickstarter campaign.
Yes.
To raise $3,000 to get a video made by Alicia Rose.
Yeah.
You went, I think, like 113%.
Yes.
Something like that.
Well, the good thing is that, the way the Kickstarter works is, they have to make a living too, so once all the percentages and fees go, it was actually right on target. You kind of need to either inflate your goal a little bit or hope that you go over your goal a little bit. So, in this day and age, I think you can make a pretty awesome video on a $3K budget. So, I'm really excited about it. I'm going out to Portland, Oregon next month. Can't wait. The EP's done. We set an August release date, but I kind of feel like in this day and age, release dates don't really mean anything anymore. You can already download it online if you want. First review just rolled in.
Yeah.
Really, really excited about it.
Good. And Michael J. Epstein Memorial Library is putting out Volume 1.
Yeah, yep. It comes out officially May 10th, but as Sean said, it's sort of like it's in the wild at this point. We had a release show in Boston, so there are a lot of copies of it out in the world. We're sort of selling them on tour now. So again, the release date is sort of like it goes on like Amazon and iTunes and those places on May 10th. But anybody that comes to see us kind of or is actively following what we're doing online has the opportunity.
Right, and I think if you pre-order it now, you get the whole thing.
I know too now. Yeah. I don't make you wait till. I mean, I have them, but no sense in keeping them in my closet until the date arrives. So yeah, so we've sent out a lot of copies of it, before the release date. I'm okay with that.
Right on. Thanks so much, you guys. again, really looking forward to tonight, and hopefully we'll see you again after everything's out and you have time to come back again.
I hope so too. We're really, really excited about tonight.
Excellent.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you.